I'm Megan the trainer, and today I'm going to take you through a 30-minute cardio and core workout. We're going to jump right into it with our warm-up. So let's go ahead and just start off nice and easy with big arm circles. Just getting some blood flow through our arms right here, warming up our shoulders, taking it in one direction, and reverse it. Big arm circles back. Reach through your fingertips, make these circles as big as you can. One more here. Good, let's go to arm swings. Opening up through your chest, and then give yourself a big hug. Feel that stretch through your back. You can kind of move side to side here, just getting some blood flow through the rest of your body as well. And then let's take it overhead. So arms are going to drop back behind our back, stretching out our triceps and our back muscles here. One more here. Nice job. Let's take it into some quad pulls. So pulling your right foot back behind you and then your left. Feeling that stretch through the front of your thigh. Nice job. Let's just do one more on each side. And then let's switch to knee hugs. So pulling your knee into your chest, stretching out your hamstrings and glutes, and switch. Let's do one more each side. Good, let's stand with our feet wide now. We're gonna go into our side to side lunges, just opening up through our hips, stretching through our inner thighs. See if you can sit down just a little bit lower into this side lunge, pushing your hips back. One more each side. Nice job. Let's go ahead and go onto our mat. Getting on your hands and knees, you're going to think about squeezing your core and then lift your knees off the ground just a couple of inches here. You're just going to stay here holding it. One more deep breath. Nice job. Step your feet back and then rock forward and backwards into a body saw. Make sure you're pressing your fingertips down into the ground, warming up your wrists and your core. And rest. Nice job. You can interlock your fingers and rotate through your wrists. Shake it out here. We're going to go into our first circuit, starting with skaters. All right, let's do it side to side skaters. You can do it with or without a hop. You can do it with or without touching the ground. So this is without the hop and without touching the ground. And then this is with, if you want to just kick it up a notch. We're doing all these moves for 45 seconds with a 15-second break in between. This first circuit, we have 3 exercises, and we're just going to do 2 rounds for each circuit. Nice job. Nice strong start. Almost there. And rest. Nice job. 15-second break. We're going to go into reverse lunges with a press. I'm going to stand sideways so you can see a little bit better. You're going to step back, raise your arms up, and then come up, raise your arms down. Switching sides, alternating right to left with these lunges. You can match your breath to your movement here. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. See if you can step back just a little bit further with those lunges. Nice job. Keep going, almost there. And rest, shake it out, shake it out. We're gonna go to inchworms with mountain climbers here. So we're gonna walk out into a push-up position and do 4 mountain climbers and then walk back. All right, let's do it. Walking out to that push-up position and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then walk your hands back. Tap your feet and then walk back out to that push-up position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and walking back. Nice strong core in this mountain climber. Breathing with each rep. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Nice job. Let's see if we can get one more. Nice job. You can rest. We're going to go into round 2, doing the same things. And then after that, we're going to switch it up. So going back to our skaters. Let's do it. With or without a hop, and with or without touching the ground. Make sure you're breathing. If it's starting to hurt your low back, you don't have to touch the ground. Or you could try squatting lower with each rep so that you don't have to lean over as far. Nice job, almost there. It's the last time doing these. Here we go. And rest, nice job. Going back to those reverse lunges. Let's do it. Step back, reach up. Make sure you're switching each time. Breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. Can you reach your arms up just a little bit more? Step back just a little bit further with that lunge. And rest, nice job. All right, one more exercise in this round. We're going back to those inchworms with the mountain climbers. Let's do it. Walking out into that push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and walking back. Tap your hands to your toes and repeat. Nice job. Try to drop your butt down just a little bit lower in those mountain climbers. Breathe with each rep. You got it. Last one. And rest. Nice job. We're going to go to round 2, but go ahead and grab some water. So circuit 2 is going to start with pop squats. So squatting wide, squatting narrow. So squat wide, jump to squat narrow. If you don't want to jump, if you want to do the low impact option, you could just step. But if you can jump, then we're squatting wide, jumping, squatting narrow. Breathe in to squat down, breathe out to jump up. Nice job, keep going. See if you can squat a little bit lower. A couple more here. And rest. Nice job. We're going to plank walks next. All right, you're going to be in a push-up position. You're going to walk over to one side, just a couple of steps, and then over to the other side, just a couple of steps. So moving your hands and your feet. Try to keep a nice strong core. Pull belly button to backbone. We are almost there. Keep going. Last one. And rest. Nice job. We're going to do V-ups next, so you can go ahead and flip over onto your butt. Start with your hands back behind you. Pull knees to chest, and then extend your legs out long, kind of like an accordion. Breathing out as you bring your knees to your chest. Breathe in as you reach your feet forward. About halfway there. If you want to make it more challenging, you can raise your arms up and do them without the support of your hands behind you. Think about pulling your ribs down towards your hips. And rest. Nice job. We have one more round just like that before we move on. We got 4 rounds total. You're doing so good. Keep going. Going back into those pop squats. Let's do it. Squat wide, squat narrow. Focus on your breathing. Breathing in on the way down, out as you jump up. Try to sit a little bit lower, sitting back into your heels. Squeeze your glutes as you jump up. Last time doing these. You're doing so good. Don't give up. Keep breathing. Here for 5. Nice job. Done with those. We're going back to our plank walks. One deep breath for me. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's do it. Walking over to one side of your mat. Keep a nice strong core and walk over to the other. I want you to think about pulling your belly button to your backbone, but not sucking in. I still want you to breathe. As little movement through your hips as possible as you travel side to side. And rest. Nice job. Going back to your mat for our V-ups. We're going to take a water break after this one and then move on to a new circuit. Let's do it. Knees to chest. Extend your legs out long. Think about pulling ribs down towards your hips. Breathing out as you bring your knees in. Breathing in as you push your legs out. We're about halfway. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, lift your hands up. Ten seconds, you can do it. And rest. Nice job. Go ahead and grab some water. We're going to move on to our next circuit, starting with traveling toe taps. So you could do this walking, just like this, or you can add a hop and just tap your foot on the edge of your mat, going side to side. Landing lightly on your feet. Nice job. Using your arms like you're running. "15 seconds. Can you go just a little bit faster?" There you go. And rest. Nice job. We're going to go to a half burpee next, because nobody likes full burpees, right? These might not be any better, but we're still going to do them. All right, so we're going to go down, bring our feet back, bring your feet up, and then come into your squat. So back, up, squat. Back, up, squat. Nice job. Keep a strong core when you get into that push-up position. If you want to make it more challenging, instead of stepping back, you can jump back. So jump back, jump forward, squat. Jump back, jump forward, squat. 10 seconds. Keep going. Nice job. We're going to go to a regular plank with a hip dip, or what I've also heard people say, like over the bridge planks. So in a plank position, bring your hips down to one side, up and over, down to the other side. So over the bridge. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your core. Breathe in as you drop your hip down. Breathe out as you lift your hip up. Pull belly button to backbone. 10 seconds. You can do it. And rest. Nice job. Shake out your arms. We're going to go back to those traveling toe taps one more time. Starting at one end of your mat. Let's do it. Either stepping or hopping. Let's see if you can go just a little bit faster this time. Last time doing these. Just lightly tapping the edge of your mat. A little bit faster for 10. You got it. Here for 5. And rest. Nice job. Done with those. Let's go back to our half burpees. Starting at the top of your mat. Let's do it. Hands down, step back, step up, squat, or jump back, jump up, squat. Either one, whichever one you do, make sure it's enough to challenge you so you feel accomplished. Once we're done, we are almost there. You're way more than halfway. Keep going. Here for 5. Nice job. Going back to those plank hip dips. All right, down onto your elbows. Let's do it. Drop your hips to one side, up and over to the other side. Inhale to lower down, exhale to raise up. Ten seconds. Keep pushing. We get to rest after this. And rest. Nice job. Grab a sip of water. We're going to go to high knees next. You can do it marching or jumping. So marching just like this, try to go a little bit faster, or you can do it with a hop. This is the last circuit. We're going to do 2 rounds and then stretch. Keep going. Keep breathing. Land lightly on your toes. Almost there. And rest. Nice job. All right. For our next variation of planks, we're going to go to up-down planks. So in a push-up position, going down to your elbows, back up to your hands. Down, down, up, up. You can switch the starting hand every time. So you can inhale as you're going down, exhale as you're coming up. There you go. Keep pulling belly button to backbone. 10 seconds. You can do it. And rest. Nice job. Flip over onto your butt. We're going to twists. Really working into our obliques here. All right, you can keep your feet on the floor, lean back, touching your fingertips together, rotate, touch the ground on one side, and then touch the ground on the other side. Keeping your eyes on your hands, and then I'll help you to rotate through your core instead of just moving your arms side to side across your body. If you want to make it more challenging, you can lift your feet up, maybe crossing your ankles. If you do that, you might have to bend your elbows instead of keeping your arms straight. Either way, keep working. We're almost there. Oh, nice job. We have one more round. Let's get up for those high knees. Last time doing high knees. All right, let's do it. See if you can drive your knees just a little bit higher than you did the last time. Nice job. Use your arms, but relax your shoulders. Landing lightly on your feet. More than halfway there. Keep going. Almost there. Push all the way through. You got 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Keep going. And rest. Nice job. Woo! We are done with those. We're gonna go back to those up down planks. I'm gonna do it from this angle so that you can see what I'm doing from this side. On your hands, let's do it. Down to your elbows, back up to your hands. Switching the starting hand each time. Squeeze your core. I want you to brace like somebody's about to punch you in the stomach. That's going to keep your core strong and really get the most out of this movement. Almost there. And rest. Nice job. We're going to go to our last movement. Back to those core twists. All right, leaning back and rotate. Let's do it. Finish strong. Exhale every time you tap the ground. Inhale as you twist. Keep drawing your ribs down towards your hips. If you want to lift your legs and make it a little bit more challenging, well, let's do it. Lean back just a little bit more. Final 10. And rest. Nice job. You can lay over your legs here for just a second, stretching out your low back. We're going to go straight into our stretches. You did so good. Now take deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more deep breath here. As you exhale, folding forward just a little bit more. Nice job. We can go ahead and lay on our back. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rocking side to side. Hug your right knee in, extend your left leg long. And then raise your right leg up to the sky, point through your toe, and then flex through your foot. And just keep repeating that, matching your breath to each movement. One more here. And relax this foot down. Hug your left knee in, and then extend it up to the sky. Point through your toe, and then flex through your foot. Last one. Nice job. You can grab onto the back of both of your legs, and then roll yourself up. We're going to go into our chest stretch. So sitting in a comfortable position, interlock your fingers behind your back. Inhale, looking up to the sky, open through your chest. And then exhale, folding forward. Arms come up and fall back behind your head. And then roll yourself back up. Let's go to our shoulder stretch. You're going to bring your right arm across, lean your head over to the side, stretching your neck and your shoulder. Still taking deep breaths here. Good. Go ahead and switch. Left arm across, leaning your head over to the side. And release. Last stretch here. Let's do a wrist stretch. So gently pulling your fingers back towards you, stretching the bottom of your forearm. And switch. And and rest. Shake it out, shake it out. Nice job. I hope you enjoyed this 30-minute cardio and core workout. Let me know what you think. And if you like this workout, then like this video and I'll keep making more like this. And as always, I will see you in the next workout.